Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to my friends. Good morning to you. Good Monday morning to you. Happy Memorial Day to you. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all that has served our country. Hi, I'm tired. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. Let me tell you a little bit of story. Are you ready for my story? There was a woman named Danielle. She's presently about 50 years of age. She is married to a man named Daniel Isaac Salinger. He is approximately 56 and some change years old. Well, last night, as we know, it was a clusterfuck of no fucking sleep. A clusterfuck of no sleep for this one who is menopausal, who is tired and needs sleep because she doesn't stop working. She breaks her back every day for this family. She works in the yard. She mows. She weeds. And she's dying inside. Dying. Hi, Callie Bless. My husband took 100 mgs
And she weeds and she
of gummies. He didn't fall asleep until after 2 a.m. talking about statistic, catcher's mitts, batting, and I can't remember what else. Can't remember what else this fucker was talking about because he was tripping balls. He was tripping balls. My dog, her incontinence is back, so her incontinence ebbs and flows depending on her inflammation. Her inflammation. So, I had just fallen asleep. Praise Gandhi. Turned up the TV, Dan was trying to get some, and I said no. About an hour later, he wakes up, turns on the lights. What did I step on? Bruh. Can we not assess that and let your wife sleep? No. Coda peed. He proceeds to take 20 fucking towels to clean up the urine. That's it. 20 towels and only needed one. More laundry.
Then it was
more,
like 8 on the Zoom. Now it's 20.
More laundry for me. Thank you,
dirty.
Dan Salinger.
Dirty towels already.
Not to mention the pile of t-shirts he puts on in the middle of the night on the side of his bed to get up and eat nonstop. Apparently, he needs a new t-shirt every fucking time he gets up.
How do you find your old t-shirt in the dark?
On the fucking floor where you put it.
It's a hit or
More
miss.
laundry for Danielle. That's right. So not to mention the fucker, the tripping balls guy, 100 mgs. 100. Finally fell asleep after 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I was so irritated. Coda was pissing me off. She was licking because she was leaking. And I thought to myself, should I put a Depends diaper on her? I thought about it, but I didn't. Then I said, well, shit, let me just get up and start her medicine. Oh, Candace, now you're here, and I ain't crying today. Let me start her incontinence medicine today, right now, because I ain't doing this shit between Grandpa and Dan. Then I started sweeping my kitchen. Mind you, I'd already swept my kitchen before I went to bed. You would think there was a Pringles war happening in my kitchen. There were Pringles crumbs from the pantry to the other side of my kitchen. What? Huh? Who? Fuck. Hey, Coach. So I was sweeping at 2 in the morning. Then I gave Coda her medicine, went back to bed, and then the dog started barking profusely till about 3 a.m. That's right. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't sleep. I'm fucking wide awake. I'm irritated as fucking hell. He's talking in his sleep. God knows what the fuck he's saying.
By the way,
keeping me up.
something to do.
Right?
There was something to do.
Yeah, you think you deserve any of that fucking shit? No. Yeah. At this point, you deserve nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. So at this point, I'm like, do I get up? Do I go watch TV? Do I go and start yard work like at 3 a.m.? Do I just go outside and try to sleep and calm down? So in that process, I fell asleep. In that process, I fell asleep. So that was good. Fast forward to 2 hours later. Grandpa. Dan's dead. Didn't sleep. I mean, I wonder why. 100 NGs. Dan's dead, drooling. And Grandpa. Walking around the house in his skivvies arguing with me. I was in no mood. Nope, no mood. I had to go to bed. Well, I'm trying to turn my lights off. Well, number one, they're my lights. They're not yours. Oh, this is my house. Nope. This is my house. Get to fucking bed. That's right, I said it. Get to fucking bed. Oh, you don't know. He was angry. I was angry. And crotchety and fucking pissed. This isn't your house. Ed, go to bed. You didn't buy this house. Ed, go to bed. What about that light? I want it on. And just on principalities, I was keeping the fucking light on. Just because of the principalities, I was keeping it on. I know I treat him really bad. Fuck. I was trying to keep it a secret. So, anywho, finally fell back asleep, and Caveman Paws started pulling me to him. Caveman Paws, half asleep, still from the 100 milligrams. I can't imagine have left his body yet. So I finally got the fuck up. No point in trying to sleep. I got one trying to shove his hands between my legs. I got a dog on me. I got another dog crawling on me. I had Donnie Cat on me. I wasn't sleeping. So I'm about 3, maybe a little bit over 3 hours of sleep. Feeling tired. Feeling cranky. And feeling mad. Then my husband wants nookie. You want what? Huh? Who? Nookie? It seems to me that if you're looking for a little nookie snookie, right, you would have cleaned the piss up quietly, right? You would have cleaned the piss. You don't just throw a towel over it. Anybody's husbands do that. They spill something, and they just throw a towel on it. Like that's gonna clean it. Now, we have had these conversations for the last 27 years, right? Anyhow, deflection. Squirtle. No, Nookie, you take care of the shit. You don't turn the lights on. You let me sleep because I need sleep. I am dying inside. Yeah, Grandpa is a paper towel gremlin. I finally have to stop him because he forgets, right? No more. 10 pieces a day. You have exceeded that, sir. You have... I'm jealous, Alicia. I do not. It's not there for me. My husband has dementia and wants nookie. But as his caregiver, it's not there for me. He has dementia and still wants it. Shit. I'm tired. The roughest night I've had in a long time with sleep. Like, literally no fucking sleep. So, anyhow, I'm still I'm still here. I'm still running, half asleep. You see these bags? What am I doing today? I don't know, Samantha. I went crazy yesterday. So I ended up mowing my ditch. I mowed my pasture. I sprayed some weeds. Went over because my, what's nookie? That's what Dan says too, Richard. Huh? You mean that thing we used to do as a couple to make babies? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I laid hands on my wifey. It's been a while since I felt what it was like to be inside her. All those times I remember the fun we used to have. And now it's just a distant memory because she's dying inside. I was trying to stick with Stain, but anyhow, yeah, so the hell with fucking Nookie when you don't take care of your wife. Let her sleep. How many times do I say, let me sleep? My perimenopausal self needs sleep. We are already cranky. I know. Charlene, I swear to God, he needs to be better. I'm gonna start taking the paper towel in half, and I'm gonna set it in, half of a half, You too, J Star. Guys are gross. and they wonder why their wives lose interest. Because you can't pick up after yourself. You can't clean up a spill. You can't let your wife sleep. And you sit and you watch her do everything. Yeah. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. What? See, when I'm on vacation, right? Cabo was fun. Because I'm not working my tail off, right? My feathers aren't popping out from stress. I don't have any responsibilities, so he doesn't bug me. You know what I mean? So the legs spread, right? The mind's not thinking, oh shit, I forgot to do that. Fuck, I gotta switch the laundry. Oh shit, Grandpa's up. Fuck ML. Danielle, Nookie isn't a prize. Well, either is my respect, but it is. It is a prize. Because when I'm tired, you're mine. And when I'm barely hanging on by a fucking thread, you think I'm thinking about Nookie and to please my husband? No. It is a prize. This is a prize. Keep her safe. Take care of her. It's a prize. For fuck's sake. Hi, Susan. I will. She is a prize. Open your fucking eyes, people. I am a prize. You may be too. I'm a hard worker. I take care of my beautiful house. I keep it beautiful. I keep it thriving. I keep myself thriving. Because if not, I'd be more wrinkly, stressed out, more grays, more droopy skin than I am now. I work hard for me so I can keep going. But you gotta give me a little bite once in a while. A little fucking bite. Treat me like the treasure I am. And maybe you will get more of this prize. Amen. I do love for a cookie. Hey there. I'm so tired. When women are tired, some of you women are, do you think you could do a little more for Dan the man? What? How much more do you want me to do for him? Should I put my knee pads on every day, do my mouth stretches and get it ready? No, that's not how a relationship works. Do you know how much I already do for him? I don't work on command. Jesus. Don't be spending me some knee pads as a joke. I should hook up. What the hell, Jonathan? Do you think that would really work? Come on. We're gonna do a dating service for Ed. Do you think he would want to be away from his children? No. I am having fun with my relationship. That's the point of it. Is there truth behind it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Man has needs, so do women, Jonathan. So do women. You know, every smart-ass thing you say, I got to retort as well. It's 50-50, Jonathan. 50-50, bruh. So, anyway. They think Ed should be dating. And I think I should be doing more for Dan. Clueless. The man has a beautiful house. It's landscaped. It's weeded. It is taken care of. His laundry is always done. His bathroom is always clean. His house is always clean. His dishes are put away, right? Plumbing things are done. Bills are paid. Yeah, a man doesn't have to think about a thing that's happening within this house. I wouldn't even know what that means, right? We are not allowed to be sick. Nope. Tired? Hell no. And we are supposed to be perfect at all time with no tears shed from our exhaustion. No. So another reason my daughter went to and then at 4 o'clock I got Ed bugging me about dinner. Daniel, when are you gonna put dinner on? Typical man. Are you cooking yet? Say, when are you gonna put my hot meal on the table? Yeah, what size knee pads? Extra large. You would think I would be a lot thinner than I am now with all the back-breaking work they all make me do around here. You know, well, I'm a mental case. Coming from the person bullying and harassing someone you have no idea who they are. Yes, I'm a mental case. But my bets are on that you're a bigger one. Ooh, that's a good one. You too old. Brisket. Oh, Iceman. Bruh. I love a brisket. A brisket is one of my favorite meats, other than carne asada. Oh, bruh, what are you making with it? I love me a good brisket. I love me. Thanks, Ames. The next meal. Yeah. So, in the middle of the morning, I don't know, early morning at this point, I was thinking about Chipotle. I'm feeling me some Chipotle today. I want a big ass burrito with chips, guacamole, and a big bottle of wine. I know, I want brisket now. I gotta pee. Hold on. I gotta wheel it back up before it comes out. I'm gonna be like Coda in a minute, licking my vulva. Hold on, I'll be better. Hold on. Hi, Blue Kitty. I gotta pee. It's gonna be hot today. Maybe I'll get in the pool today. flying. It's electrifying. Better shape up, 'cause I need a husband. One that helps me around the house. He better shape up, or he's gonna find himself 6 feet under in my pasture. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. You can count on that. I need a new husband. Woo, woo, woo. Honey, you heard guacamole. Guaco! What up? Do Dan cook? Primarily me. Yeah. So, I'm tired. Did I tell you that? So I have a couple more things to spray with weeds, and then I think I'm done today. I think I really am done. I don't have it in me. I need a nap. Roast, grilled veggies. Leave for a month. Are you kidding me? I could not leave for a month. Everything would die. My kids, where'd mom go? Who's mom? She left a note and said, good riddance. I like my house, that's the problem. I cooked yesterday. I know, I did that the day before. A bottle of wine, yes. I had a couple, I couldn't do that. That's the problem with me, is I couldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to Ed. Dan, maybe. I love Chipotle, everything. And the chips are my favorite. It's pouring down rain. Oh no. He seems like the type he helps. Oh, well, that's what assumptions get you. False information. A week. Yeah, I don't know. One of these days. Yes, I have separated from my husband. I finally kicked his ass to the curb where it should be. That happened in April. So, it's raining in Maine too. What's up with the hat? Well, Lex Lou. When I run, I wear it because my hair flops in my face. And it has to be backwards because when I put the bill in front and I've got the reflection of the lights and the lights from the console and my devices, it makes me have vertigo. So it's like my headband. It's pretty simple. And now that I'm 50 and trying to take care of my skin, I wear it because typically after I come from here, I go outside with my dogs, doing yard work, so it protects my face. I thought you were at a car wash. Huh? At the car wash? I know, Carla, he's so nice. He does have a new lady. He traded me in for a newer model. I was too old at 50. So he had to get one a little bit younger than me. Because men are very selfish sometimes in their thought process. Menopause has caught up with me. Perimenopause. My skin's dying. My vagina's dead. My boobs are flaccid. And, well, he just needed somebody with a little bit more plumpness to their bodies. Oh, Stefan. Yeah, speaking of, where is she? So she can do all my work. He's keeping me around. He's keeping me around to do all the hard work. But they sleep in bed together. I actually sleep upstairs. They were so loud last night, that's why I have gotten no sleep. It's really, I just have to tell stories in order for our thing to work. Our love, you know. We have a business operation here going on, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. So we gotta fly under the radar and make sure people understand that we really love each other, but in real life, we really don't. He's got a woman. I got men that come and visit me, but not when I'm tired because the younger bitch keeps me up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm tired. I ran 2 miles and I think that's all I got in me today. She doesn't do anything, Michelle. That's why I'm getting tired of it. She doesn't do laundry. I do her laundry, and I've learned about her. She doesn't wear underwear. Nope. Everything she has, I see brasiers, but I don't see anything else. So I'm assuming she goes commando. Um, it's a very tricky situation, but you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I take care of myself when need be. I have a couple youngsters on speed dial when I need them. Yeah. And sometimes I give a wet forward to the whole house. Poor Andrew. That kid's going to have some serious issues from what he hears from his mama and her play toys. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun. We will never part. No, because it's strictly business. We're waiting till we hit, millions with Grandpa. We have a big system in place of using the old man for clout, fame, and fortune. Yes, clout, fame, and fortune. It's a slow progression, but we're starting to get there, I think. I think we have something working. I think we're almost there. And then our master plan will be in full effect. Yeah, in full effect. Because that's what we do. We're really bad people. We panhandle. I actually battle on the side. You don't know me because I have a different alias and I wear masks and shit, and so you don't know, but I have to keep the house afloat right now until Grandpa gets us rich. And so we haven't happened yet, so I make a lot of money. I'm also on that side that I gamble, I panhandle. I also sell TikTok shit. TikTok shop, yeah. I'm a TikTok shop phenomenon. I'm number 1 in the rankings right now. Nobody would know it. I literally make $25,000 a month. A month, yeah. Just on battles and TikTok shop earnings. I don't really need to do this side of the TikTok and the YouTube because my husband, not really husband, ex-husband, but y'all know he's the husband because that's how we get our fame, fortune, and such, clout. So, yeah, there you have it. I just do this to keep up the facade of it all because I'm forced to. Yeah, I'm forced to. I'm forced to live this lifestyle until we hit it big. Although Dan doesn't know. Dan doesn't know I'm battling on the side. And that's why I'm tired. It wasn't really Dan keeping me up, but I had to let Dan believe that he was the one to cause my exhaustion because I was on the dark web gambling. Battling is what I mean. It's a gamble. I'm begging for money. I'm selling my shit on TikTok shop. I'm making a fortune. When they tell you on here that they ain't joking, you can make a fucking fortune. You know what I mean? So this is just the other side. This is the other side. The other side of my life. I am two-sided. Sometimes I'm three. It just all depends on the day. So y'all keep that between us. Don't tell Dan. Don't tell Dan. You never share worth. Shit. Well, man, that's just a little fraction. I just got to give a little bite, a little taste for the people so they know. It's just a little fraction of what I make. I would never tell the absolute amount because then Dan would find out. And then he would wonder, well, one day I just disappeared, I disappeared because I'm making my own fortune. Right, in the underground TikTok arena. Y'all, that's where the money is. Yes, that's where the money is. Hey, Iceman, remember when we were talking the other day about the private jets? Bruh, I fly one almost every night. I don't, but I have somebody, and he picks me up right here. Remember I told you my core is long enough to take off and to land? I told you. I know, because he does. Dan's sleeping, he get knocked out with 200 milligrams. He thinks he's taking 100, but I slip two, and then I can go jet set in Vegas for a couple of hours, and then he drops me off, and then I pretend like I'm asleep. It's great. Fly private if you can. Fly it. It's great. But I couldn't do it without TikTok Shop. I couldn't do it. TikTok Shop. Battling. Begging for money. Yes, that's what I do. That's how I can fly private. Pretty soon, I'm going to have my own pilot. I will never tell you exactly how much I'm making, but pretty soon, I have him. His name is Peter Piper. Peter Piper Aviation. Peter Piper Aviation. And he loves me so much, he's going to give me a seat. My own special seat with a big D on it, embroidered, with pink, because he knows I do. I have a pilot on standby. Peter Piper Aviation. Don't bother looking for him because it's a secret. You know what I mean? He happens to be sexy as fuck. You didn't hear that from me though. He's quite young, you know, early 30s. Yep, banging body. And how do I know that? Well, because he fits nicely in his uniform, you know. Sometimes they're chapless hats, you know. Anyhow, I can't tell you what goes on the plane. Because what goes on Peter Piper Aviation stays inside the vestibule. Yeah. We don't talk about that, as we don't fucking talk about how much cash I'm making. Peter Piper Aviation, y'all. Maybe one day I'll let you take a ride with me. I might like I may have Peter Piper pick me up today because I'm sick of this fucking bandstand over here. I'm sick of this Salinger Farm bullshit. I need me some Peter Piper Aviation for the day I'm going to be jet setted off to Vegas. Just me and Peter Piper. He is a Peter, and he likes to pipe. And boy, does he have a long pipe. Very girthy, too. Anywho. Y'all, grow up. I'm not divorced from my husband, nor are we separated. I'm stuck with that fucker until the day he dies or I die. Do I like it? No. But I'm still here, hanging on by a thread. Some days I might think about stabbing him in the jugular with my tweezers in bed or suffocating him with a pillow or two. But until then, we're together. Yep. We are together. He exhausts me, he drains me, and he sucks the life out of me, just like his children's he gave me. He put all three of those babies, believe it or not, inside my womb. Yes, he is responsible for all three of those crotch gremlins. He is the father. I promise you, Jerry Springer told us. Jerry Springer told us. So, R.I.P. Jerry, if it wasn't for you and that faithful night in the studios in L.A., I would never have believed that Dan was all three of my fathers, because there was some funny business going on during that time. But because you set us straight and you took those DNA tests and you made us see that they were true. Praise Jerry. Yes. Jerry Springer told me, yep, We went on the Jerry Springer show for many different reasons why. We were on it multiple times. Who's your daddy? Yeah, we were on there. Who's your mama? Yeah, we were there. Are these babies yours? Another one we were on. Step brother, step sister, Mary. That was another one we were on. Yep. We got paid big bucks for being on the Springer show. We were reoccurring members. They loved us there. It's Grandpa mine. He's not mine. He is a rent-a-grandpa. Yes, he's a rent-a-grandpa. For the low price of $50,000 a year, you too can have a grandpa that can pretend to have dementia. He is our muse. He is our reason and our focus on getting famous, clout, etc., etc. You are welcome. Oh, if I see it. I'm fucking with people. Because people are like, I thought you and Dan were broken up. I thought you guys were separated. Didn't you have a divorce? Look, how many times do we got to get over this? So, y'all have come, we have come a long way. I wasn't supposed to tell you about Grandpa. We have to pay for him $50,000 a year for rental. I think they're going to up the price this year because he's making us money. So I think they want to cash in a little bit better. So we have to, after I'm here, I don't really go and play ball with the dogs right away. We have to rehearse our dialogues for the day. We have to rehearse our dialogue for we're ready when we video to make it real, because Grandpa has a tendency, because he is 92, he really is, has a tendency to forget his lines and forget what we tell him to say, you know. The witty things come from me, not Dan. Although Dan will tell you they come from him. I'm the wittiest. So whenever you hear Grandpa throw out a one-liner, that's me. That's me. That's my brains. That's my comedic ways. Yes, so I have to work with him a little bit to get it right because he fails a little bit sometimes. So it takes a lot of different cuts. Speed club, booty claps. Sammy, that doesn't happen here in this house. This is a straight business professional household. He does love me. It's all an act, Jane. It's not the way you think it is. No. We fight. I have bruises. Right hooks, left hooks. I try to tell him what to do. He does not like to be told what to do, y'all. He does not. I have to. He's 92. I know I should have respect for the man, but I'm renting him. It's not for real. People are probably texting Dan. Your wife is on social media. I think she's on YouTube too. She's on the TikTok. I don't know if she's spreading lies, but something is not right. You may want to check to see if she's had a stroke. She's being delusional. She's making up stories. Is it true that she has an underground world of gambling, battling TikTok shop? She says she makes a lot of money. She says she has a private jet called Peter Piper Aviation. If you didn't know about it, check with her. Yeah, because she just told us all and told us not to tell you, but I feel obligated to tell you. And she likes Peter Piper's pipe. She said it was long and girthy. Just wanted to make sure you know that. He wears assless chaps, she said sometimes, as a pilot suit. You may want to check into that because I think she's going out on you. She also said that she is bringing men up to the room she sleeps in. And poor Andrew. You better check on Andrew to make sure that he's mentally stable, because she said she's loud. Dan, if you need any more information, I'll give you the timestamps of when she said it. But I think you need to divorce her. I think she's not right for you. Let me know. Love you. Kisses, hearts, kisses, hearts, and hugs. Do people text Dan? They message him, Tracy. Yeah. They message him. They don't text him. I just use text. Sometimes I say email, and I also mean text. So just, you know. Yeah. I always feel like somebody's watching me and watching my bank accounts. Oh, oh. Now the IRS be knocking on my door. There has been mass reports of you not filing cash. We had many anonymous messages left that Mrs. DeSalle NorCal on the TikTok has been partaking in battling TikTok shop and not reporting a single dime of it. People are saying you're flying in private jets. Where is that cash going, Mrs. DeSalle NorCal? How are you getting it without documentation? We must see all your receipts. We must see everything. You are under a complete audit. And we are looking for the Peter Piper aviation that so many told us about. Where might I find this guy? Because he is not listed on any rap sheets. There's nothing there. There is no pilot logs. There is nothing under Peter Piper aviation. So we're thinking he must be in on it with you. So we must have all his information. So that way he can pay his due. That's right. Oh, shitballs. People are weird like that. I mean, y'all think this is all... I could see people doing that, you know. TikTok shop. By the way, just so you know, there's no way to infiltrate TikTok shop or money you make. Because TikTok, you think is going to let you get a freebie. It passes through PayPal, right? It passes through PayPal. So there's always, you know, they know. The eyes in the sky know what you're making. They know what you're reporting. There is no way around it unless you just don't pay. But that always catches up to you. Look at some of those celebrities. Look at Mike Sorrentino. He didn't pay his taxes. And he had to do some time. That's right. Eventually, they will catch up to you. They will catch up to you. Peter Piper. Could you imagine Grandpa flying a plane? Hold on, Danielle, and his ashless chap. No, thank you. No, thank you. Y'all, I'm a bit delusional today, that is for sure. My daughter also sent me about 50,000 texts last night about 1:30 in the morning. I haven't even had a full cup, Zach. It was 1:30 in the morning. She went to the Kid Leroy concert. I started this a while ago and didn't end it because I love Kid Leroy. I love Kid Leroy. I love Jersey Shore too. Yeah. I love Kid Leroy. And so I told you all yesterday that I wanted to fly down and go with them, and I don't think I was invited. Hannah would have, but I think, anyhow, it wasn't an open invitation, so I didn't go. So I made her buy me a shirt, because I love band shirts anyway, but I will support the kid. So I was like, you better take pictures. You better send me audio. I want audio. Well, let me tell you, the bitch sent audio. In the midst of me not sleeping, I was so pissed that she kept sending it to me. There was like 15 attachments. 15 attachments. My phone was going off. I was like, fuck. But I am jealous I didn't go. I would have really loved to see Kid. He's my favorite right now. Him, a little bit of Jack Harlow, I told you guys. Those are my jams right now. The Jersey Shore. I know. Did you see Snooky Jilly B? Did you run into the Sorrentino? Did you run into Pauly D? She thought about me the whole time. No, she didn't. She was doing it for herself, but, you know, anyhow, it is whatever. And then she says, you know what, she backs it up. I got up, yeah, that was between my dog Lori and her incontinence last night, and Grandpa and Dan, I have you beat, girl. Don't even come in trying to take my spotlight on that. You hear me? Unacceptable. Hey, big dog. So I said, can you give me a shirt? And she said, yeah, what size? And I said, medium. And she goes, all right, so does that mean you're buying mine too? I guess. So then after she sent me, and it pissed me off last night because I was so tired, right? It pissed me off. And then after she sent the 15 attachments of the songs that I asked for, she said, oh yeah, and when you get a chance, don't forget the 8650. $86.50 for 2 shirts. When you get a chance. It was the second one. Crystal, you're laughing at just that one? No. And then it followed up, when you get a chance. Do you think this, and this is one thing about her, it drives me fucking nuts. And I got so irritated by it because I'm like, I'm not sleeping. I'm pissed off at your dad. I'm pissed off at the dog you gave me. I'm pissed off that I can't fall back asleep. I'm pissed off that there's urine all over my floor. I'm pissed off by your incessant fucking attachments you just sent me. And now I'm even more pissed off that you said $86.50 and then followed it up with when you get a chance. You're worried about your fucking $86.50 at 1:30 in the morning when your mother should be sleeping? Isn't that a text? I never forget the amount you send me the first time. Sometimes I just fuck with her because she pisses me off. Bye, Janet. And I'll just ignore her, right? Because I'm like, the principalities of, have I ever not paid you back? Why do you need it right that minute? Right that minute. Do I always give you money plus some more? Hey, when you get a chance. Guarantee today, I've ignored it, right? It's 10 o'clock. When she wakes up, guaranteed she'll put an exclamation mark on that. When you get a chance. Like she needs it right then and there. First of all, she could have charged it with the charge card she has in mind.
I just messaged Jennifer Gay, who is Vegas Starfish, for Vegas.
Second of all, one text is feasible. Just one text. So now I'm just going to ignore her all day and she's going to get pissed off.
Are you talking to one of your daughters?
You know? She's going to get pissed off.
What are you talking about?
If your volume is too high, turn it down. Somebody's saying I'm loud. Do you not know who I live with? I've got deaf number 1 and deaf number 2. Deaf number 1 is Edward Loring Salinger. Lawrence, whatever. Deaf number 2 is Dan Isaac. I got to talk in a higher decibel. If my tone and my decibelities are bugging you, get the fuck out.
The dogs are howling.
Or turn down the volume.
Away.
It's not that difficult. It's just my normal talking. I hate repetition. Don't you pay for school? Yes. Yes, I pay for everything. That's why I got nothing. That's why I live in squalor. That's why I can't buy anything I want anymore. I have to go in the underground web of TikTok and battle and pan for fucking TikTok shop purchases. Yep. I'm so tired today. I don't even know what's happening. Good thing I can watch the replay of my stories today. I was very impressed with my stories. My husband always asks me why I'm talking so loud. Yeah, and then you talk to normal people and your decibels. It's like Dan too. He was talking to the Zoom this morning. Yo, can you take a look at my poem? I'm like, bruh, why are you yelling? They're right here. They can hear you. Here, don't get it twisted, Tilo. My hearing challenges is called ignore. I'm ignoring your ass. I'm not hearing challenged. Selective hearing. Selective hearing. Selective hearing. Well, Dan does too. So Dan has hearing loss in one ear, so he talks louder. But you know what's really cool is that my neighbor, so that was my theory, is that you can always tell somebody who is either around people who can't hear, or or they have hard hearing themselves, right? And so Dan has no hearing. It's like a Salinger genetic thing because they all have it. All the men have it. I think even Carrie has it. I don't know. So anyhow, my neighbor though, he has hearing loss, but he talks so quiet. Like sometimes I'm like, what'd you say? This family is loud, right? So they've always been loud, despite their hearing issues. And so, what'd you say? Clint, can you speak up? I can't hear quiet anymore. It's really hard for me. I think as we age, our hearing, right, dissipates anyway. I used to be able to understand people who had really intense accents, you know, and I could understand them. I didn't even have to look at them. Today, people talk in an accent, I'm like right up in their face with my ear, listening. And sometimes like, and when you call on the phone, you know, and you get somebody from some other country, I say, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I can't make it out anymore. So, isn't that crazy? I can't make it out anymore. So that's an age thing. Welcome. You know, I'm like, why am I having trouble? And then I'm like, am I having a stroke? And I've just realized that if I can't look at you in your lips, you know, I'm like, I can't understand. There's times I'm like, I am so sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I am having trouble understanding you. I'll hang up and try again. I just can't do it anymore. I have lost that ability to hear it. You can't sign language when you're on the phone. Did I put grapes in your nose as a kid? You know, it's really rude to be mean to people and to blast people for their facial issues, wrinkles, big nostrils. Everybody has something wrong with their face, and apparently attitudes like you do, you know. No, smartass. You're born that way. Apparently, you weren't taught well enough to be kind and to not make fun of people. Or maybe you were dropped on the head as a child, like I dropped Dylan. So Rocky calls me yesterday. Well, didn't call me, text me. And she's like, oh my God, I think Dylan broke his nose. I was like, what? She's like, blood everywhere. Yeah. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Huh? I gotta go. Bad connection. Hold on, I gotta pee. But yeah, so apparently he biffed it yesterday and busted his nose. Hold on a second. I said between me dropping him on his head and busting his nose, poor kid. Jesus. Ugh. Grandpa's following me outside. Is it time to eat lunch? No, you just had breakfast. No lunch for he walked in on me going to the bathroom. And he just sits and stares at me. Like, hello. Hello, I'm going potty. Oh. All right, is everything all right? Yeah. All right. Well, I think your dog wants to come in. So should I let him in? Yeah. Just. All right. Should I shut the door? Do you want? All right. Is the dog okay in here? Yes, Ed. That just shows you the disconnect, right, with the disease itself. They don't get. Sometimes he does, though. I can't say not all the time, but sometimes he gets it and sometimes he doesn't. Today, obviously, he didn't see anything. Wrong. It's just that innocence. All right, can I wipe? Bye. All right, I'll shut the door. All right. Again. Mm-hmm. Do I sweat? Yes. Yes. I sweat. I sweat. I sweat. I sweat. I sweat. Anyhow, happy Memorial Day to all. Thank you all to have served and all that we have lost in trying to protect this crazy country we live in. It's kind of scary. I mean, I think I've been running. So, I sweat more in my crotch than I do anywhere else. Just saying. Dylan's okay. There's lots of blood. She's like, could he have broken his nose? I said, kids are so pliable at that age that it's possible, but most likely it's fine. I said, was it bruised? Did you take Auntie a picture? Because Auntie likes pictures. And so I'm always like, can I see? Can I assess? And she's like, no, I didn't. But she woke up this morning and I said, how's his nose? She goes, fine. I said, yeah, they're so pliable at this point for the most part. Sweaty clam. Yeah. I mean, it's wet right now. Where people sweat the most, they have the most hair there. That's not true. That is not true. Not true. Take it easy, take it easy. I'm so tired today, I don't know what I'm saying. Come on, baby. Don't mean maybe. I wanna lay my happy ass on a pool float. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay too, because that would have been horrible. And the noses, like their noses don't have cartilage in it yet, you know? So I think it's fun. Like if I fell on my nose, that fucker would break. But where I'm shaved, when I'm shaved. Well, my belly doesn't have the most hair. It sweats, you know, in between my fupa and my rolls. Um, Shave. I don't have time for waxing. Shave in and out, quick, move things out of the way, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Me too, because that would have been horrible. Poor baby. I was like expecting him with like black eyes and stuff like that today, but she said he's fine. Um, Cold shower. Yeah, I got shit to do. I don't have time for a cold shower yet. This mama's got to get out there. I got to weed a little bit more. I got to play with the dogs. I would like to wash my Porsche today, but that's kind of overzealous. Maybe the Subaru needs to go and get it cleaned. The Porsche is easier to wash than the Subaru, so the Subaru needs to go to Quick Crack, give it a bath. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things. You got a Brazilian once? Oh my God. How did it feel when they handled your balls? Like, was it uncomfortable? Because when you got a Brazilian, they have to touch your balls. Like, they have to grab them, right? And like move them. I don't know. So I got a lot to do. So somebody wants me to have like a ongoing, for a small fee, monthly fee of $50 a month, I can film whatever you want within reason. You want to watch me do chores? Well, $50 a month, and you too can watch me do chores. The taint, yeah. So back in the day, I've done Brazilians many times when waxing was a thing, and before I had laser. And so no, it's not fun. When you do your, they take your leg. Oh, Rocky's FaceTiming me. Anyhow, all right, guys. I'm outie. Have a happy Memorial Day. Those of you who have served, are serving, and who have passed because of their serving, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy your day, whatever your day, wherever it takes you, with family, with friends, or just by yourself. Hopefully your day is not too crazy. Now, Hannah's calling me now too. Guaranteed. Mom, where's my money? Fuck. Anyhow, love you all. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Peace. Ooh, I almost flipped you guys off.